tonight is the night in Atlanta, Georgia. Biden and Trump center stage at the first presidential debate of this election. It's a debate of firsts. The first time either of them has been on a debate stage since 2020. First time a debate has been so early in the campaign. The first between a current and former president. And Trump is the first convicted felon to ever participate in a presidential debate. A few rules already established. You've heard their microphones will be muted except when it's their turn to speak. Trump's going to get the final word tonight. Biden got to choose which podium he wanted. Our political team is covering it all here in Times Square and Atlanta. That's where Rachel Scott starts us off. Good morning, Rachel.
George, good morning to you. When President Biden and Donald Trump take the debate stage tonight, it will be, in fact, the first time that a current president is debating a former one. These two candidates, the oldest to ever compete for the White House, and you said it, one is now a convicted felon. All of it making this debate unlike any other in American history.
It's the biggest test yet of the 2024 campaign. This morning, President Biden and Donald Trump set to come face to face for the first time in 4 years. In the final hours, President Biden hunkered down at Camp David. He spent nearly a week there, holding mock debates with senior advisors. His rival not doing any of that.
I think I've been preparing for it for my whole life, if you want to know the truth. I'm not sure you can lock yourself into a room for 2 weeks or 1 week or 2 days and really learn what you have to know.
Trump is preparing more than he's letting on, holding more than a dozen policy sessions with advisors and allies. Both sides already trying to set the tone as Biden prepares to cast Trump as a threat to democracy. His campaign rolling out an endorsement from former Republican Congressman Adam Kinzinger, who served on the January 6th committee.
There is one man running for re-election, of two men running for re-election, that cares about the future of this country and cares about democracy, and that's Joe Biden.
Trump's campaign hosting an event at an Atlanta barbershop.
All right, everybody, you're on with the president.
The former president calling in, suggesting his legal troubles help him appeal to black voters. Comments the Biden campaign call insulting.
I think my representatives will tell you this. The black support has gone through the roof.
Yes, it has.
And I guess they equate it to problems that they've had.
Trump is now the first convicted felon to become a party's presumptive nominee. And in another unprecedented moment, he and Biden are the oldest candidates to ever seek the White House. Tonight, there will be no studio audience. Mics will only be turned on when it's their turn to speak. Both sides hoping that helps avoid this shouting match that happened last cycle.
Why would you answer that
because
question?
The question is, the question is,
Justice, radical left.
Will you shut up, man?
Listen,
By one analysis, during that debate in 2020, Donald Trump interrupted President Biden and the moderators 145 times. I'm told that the former president has privately acknowledged that may have been a little too much. We'll see if his strategy changes this time around, George.
We will see. Okay, Rachel, thanks very much.